Hello, hello, and happy Monday night stamping, everyone. I had the best weekend. Oh my gosh, I've been scrapbooking. I just can't get enough of it now. So tonight I'm going to do some more scrapbooking. But before we get to that, so the month are we in? June. Yeah, June. The month of June has 5 Mondays. And when I do my YouTube lives and Facebook lives, I try to kind of stay on some kind of schedule to keep my sanity. And usually the last Monday of the month, I do the paper pumpkin. Like I open it up, I make the cards for you guys, and then I make a scrapbook page. Well, technically next Monday is the last Monday in June, but it's kind of like a bonus Monday. So I thought, no, we're going to keep with tonight being paper pumpkin night. It's the fourth Monday of the month. And then next Monday, I'm going to share with you all what I did at the scrapbook retreat, because I thought maybe you'd like to see the album. I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But anyway, so I finished my Disney 2018 trip. Over the weekend. I had a couple of things I have to tweak, or I would be sharing it tonight. Sometimes when you're away on a scrapbooking retreat, you don't have your entire craft room and you're like, oh, I really can't do that right here. So you put a little post-it note and say you'll get back to it. So promise you, next Monday, I will share with you my Disney album from 2018, which absolutely was my very first time to go to Disney. So I was 51 years old, my first time to Disney, but it was great. And it was because of Stampin' Up, most awesome company in the whole entire world. All right. Let's see who we have in the house here. We've got Luana and Linda and Terry so far. Hello, you three, and welcome to Monday Night Stamping. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. Other than that, there really isn't any other news going on. It is the end of the month. So, we've been having the half price the sweet sale, and you could get buy one and get one 50% off, but you had to kind of finagle your cart. It's like if you wanted a sweet and then another sweet 50% off, you couldn't put anything else in your cart unless it didn't belong to a sweet to get that second sweet half off. Or if you bought a bundle and you wanted another bundle half off from a sweet, then you couldn't put anything else in the cart, because whatever the lowest price item is, that's what would get it's still going on, gets the 50% off. So just be careful when you're in the cart. Pretty much everybody knows that now, but if you're new and you're just now going, what's Stampin' Up? Which, believe it or not, there are some people out there who do not know what Stampin' Up is. And if you are here for the first time, welcome. My name's Christina. I always forget to say that because I know all you guys. Anyways, this is Creating with Christina. And like I said, on Monday nights, 7:30, I go live to do some stamping on scrapbooking most of the time. But tonight we're going to make a few cards and then we'll do a scrapbook page. All right, here we go. The house is filling up now. We've also got Alexina, we've got Marianne, we got Loretta, Sharon, Debbie. Hello. So good to have you all. All right, let me switch my screens. And I've got a mess on my desk, so just ignore that. I already opened it up because I kind of had to figure out what the heck I was going to do for a scrapbook page. It's flowers, and though I love flowers, and I do have a lot of girls in my life, for some reason I don't have many activities that needed flowers. I was like, what activities I had, I ought to have already done with flowers, like Mother's Days and things like that. So, but I found one for tonight. Back from 2011. We're going to do my anniversary pictures from 2011, back when I had brown hair. All right. Well, this is the card kit. It's called Paper Pumpkin. And like I said, if you're new, this is Stampin' Up's monthly card kit. It is amazing. And you can't beat $25 plus tax, whatever state you're in. In this case, you get 9 cards with the envelopes, but not only that, you get the stamp set, you get the ink pad, you get the adhesive and the bling. I mean, you get everything for $25. You just can't beat that. Yeah, I can't even make kits that inexpensive. Though I do make kits, and those of you who ordered the Thankful Garden, I am getting that out. I worked on it all day today, and I should be getting it out tomorrow. All right. when you get your paper pumpkin, of course, it comes in a box. Like I said, I already opened mine, but this is another one. I always buy two. And open your box and you get the instructions. And the instructions, the inside, let me turn it sideways. The inside are the actual instructions, and there's no words. It's all pictures. Okay. That way we serve have product in other countries. That way they can save on printing by only having one language. Pictures, the universal language, right? But on the back side, whoops, I closed it. On this back side, here we go. First of all, it shows you the pictures of the cards. It shows you what's in the kit. This is what we call an add-on. You can purchase this. You go to the little QR code, purchase it. Only subscribers, though, can purchase. You can't just purchase it unless you have a monthly subscription. Now, you can buy Paper Pumpkin, prepay for it, ahead of time, but you don't have access to the shop when you do it that way. Let's see what else. Oh, and then this section tells you what items in the kit you need for each card. So these are the items you need for card 1, card 2, and card 3. All right, so I'm going to turn it to that page while I check comments. Now, remember, if you have a question, put a question mark, or if you need my attention, put something to grab my attention, because I scroll through here pretty quick looking for people. All righty. Nope, but we have Tanya and Patty joining us now. All right. So for card number 1, we need this beautiful rose one. Here it is. Oh, and by the way, so as I was going online looking at other people's things that they have done with this kit, because a lot of people like making alternatives, when they print on the backside of a card base, it just opens the door to so much more creativity, because you can just cut the card in the middle, put this on for one card, but then use this for another card and get some cardstock and some other stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is called Full of Charms. This is coming out July 2nd, whatever that Tuesday is. Anyways, this is going to be an online exclusive called Charming Day. It's actually a whole suite. There's a die set, paper, bling, everything that goes with this. I only have the stamp set because I won it at the On Stage back in March. No, I'm sorry, not On Stage. I got it at Disney in May. It was one of the prizes I got. And so I need to complete the set, but it's Charming Day and it coordinates with this kit. So I just want to point that out. All right. So that's this base, card number 1. And it has this beautiful overlay. Is that just not gorgeous? I thought it was gold when I saw the advertisement online, but it's just a watercolor. It's not just, it is a water. Oh, I punched out 2 at the same time. Oh, well, it is a beautiful watercolor, but it's in brown so that it outlines the beautiful flowers there. All right, I'm just gonna put that right back there, back over there. What else do we need for this number 1? We need this leaf stamp. We need the bling and the dimensionals. We need it to a wonderful friend. Is that what I've got? Yeah, to a wonderful friend. So I've got that. Oh, and then we need this tag here. Now, they always give you an extra just in case. One, just in case you need an extra because your stamping didn't go so well, or to make an alternative card. So awesome, awesome. All right, so we've got everything for card number 1. Okay, put that to the side. Let's see, let me grab this. There we go. Whew. Oh, and the envelopes, so fun. So the envelopes have this really beautiful kind of geometric lines on them. They're all the same, but if you wanted to, you could use this for even another alternative project. It doesn't have to be the envelopes, but I'm going to put those to the side for a sec as we move on to card number 2. Now, card number 2, I think, is going to be my favorite. It's this big, large cutout here. Those flowers are beautiful. And I have a surprise for you. I found some paper that matches this that's not in the Charming Day. It's in a paper pack I already own. So we're going to pull that out later in a minute. All right. So it goes with this one. It also goes with, where I need to put that somewhere so I don't lose it. This card base, this gold speckle. And once again, you can cut this in half and have 2 cards. Okay, so we got that. We need the old olive leaf here. Hold on. Ooh. Be careful. They're delicate. They pop out easy, but not quickly. Okay, they pop out easily, but not quickly because they're very delicate. And you just want to be careful you don't get anything snagged as you're pulling. There we go. That's nice. I know y'all can't see very well up there in the corner, but you get it. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. What else do we need for this page? We need this stamp set. It says miss you, but I don't have very many people I send miss you cards to. But the let's celebrate you fits in the same round circle sentiment piece. So we're going to do that. Okay. Okay. And that's it. And then the bling and all that. All right. So that's card number 2. Now card number 3 has the gold. Let me put, I'm not putting all these card bases. They're going over here. Has this that matches the envelope, except this one's gold instead of the timid tiger. And so that's going to go there. And then we also need, from this one, we need this beautiful, oh, I love this sprig. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Very pretty. And this little flower. Okay, so that's scrap. Whee! Okay, and that, save that for another card. All right, so we've got that, 1, 2. Oh, and we need the blue one. Where's that? Where's the green one I punched out? There it is. So this is the blue one. Oops. Okay, come on. Oh, it's not blue. I'm sorry. This is Pretty Peacock, which is the color ink you get. Yeah, it's the color ink you get, Pretty Peacock. So that. Let's celebrate you. I've got that. Oh, and then this leaf one. All right. So we've got everything we need there. All right. Now that I've got all the cards pieces all ready, let me get all this other stuff out of the way. I'll mess with all that later. All right. Are we ready? Let me double check my messages. Make sure we don't have any questions yet. Awesome. Hello, Debbie. And Sharon from very hot southwestern Michigan. And, you know, I never think about Michigan being hot, but it is summertime, so okay. Oh, good, Loretta. A lot of you have not gotten your kits yet. A good friend of mine just called me today and asked for Stampin' Up's number, wondering where her kit was. To come to find out, something happened with the shipping, and a lot of people, it somehow got all mixed up. But it is coming. If you haven't gotten your kit yet, you can call Stampin' Up to double check, but it is coming. You should have gotten an email saying that it was going to be delayed. All right. Oh, very hot in West Virginia too. That's another place I don't think of it being hot. Now Las Vegas, now that's a hot place. All right. Hi, Diane. Okay. We've got all our pieces. Let's go to our instructions. So first instructions for card number 1. Oh, this is the pretty rose one. All right. So we're going to start off with this fancy rose one. All right, so let me pull all that out of the way. There we go. Put this down. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the leaves where it tells us to stamp. So we're going to do 2 of them up here and 1 of them down here. Okay, so let me grab my stamp and my ink. Now I'm using my large ink pad. Save that for another time, but I already have this out and I'm going to be needing it for a larger stamp later for the scrapbooking. So I figured, well, why not just use it for all of it? Okay, but what's so cool about these spots is all you have to do is buy a re-inker, a little bottle of ink, and keep filling this back up, and you'll never have to buy one of these big ones, just unless you just like a big one. Okay, so let's stamp this on here. We're going to do one here. Oh, that looks nice. And then one here. Good. And then one down here. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we got that part done. The next thing is to turn our outline over, and they show you where to put the glue dots. Okay, to speed up time, I'm going to take liquid glue though. I know, but I do need my silicone sheet. Oh no, where's my silicone sheet? Oh, there it is. Whew. just in case I make a mess. Okay. So then you take your glue bottle. Make sure I only have a little bit come out. That's all I want. Yep, just a little bit. And I'm just going to, hold on, make sure this is facing the way I want it. There we go. And we'll just put a dot there, and a dot there, a dot there, dot here. Notice we're putting them on the leaves where there's actually some room for the glue to go. These like white spaces, big white areas. Okay, looks good. All right, now, flip it over. Keep my fingers out of the glue. Get this out. Oh, I need to stamp this, I'm sure, too. Okay, let's pull this up. Everybody out of the way. Okay, come here. And now this goes. Kind of have to look at it and see where the flowers are. There's a large flower here, and then there's like a flower that you see the side of it right there. So that's those two. Okay, and just kind of rotate it. It doesn't fit. It fits pretty close, but remember, it's a watercolor. So if you don't get it exactly on there, that's okay. That is okay. Now, this is what this silicone mat is for, really, is for me to press it down without getting the glue squished out on my fingers. All right. You know what? If I had a roll it, I have a brayer brush. That would be really smart to brayer it, but my finger's sticking. And I can see a little bit of glue came up. I'm just going to let that dry over there and let this dry. All right. That looks really cool, though, doesn't it? All right, now that we've done that part, we're moving down here. Okay, now we're going to stamp to a friend on the tag. And I know I put the tag right here. Okay, phew. I was like, where'd the tag go? Oh, thank you, Linda. I need the label for card 3. Okay, I'll get it. Thank you. And to a wonderful friend. Get off of there. There we go. Looking great. And we want to put dimensionals on the back of that. And my little bag comes with some cute little dimensionals here. Of course, I have a whole drawer full of dimensionals, but why not use this one since it's here? Oh, Nancy can't wait to see the alternative. Well, I think you're going to like it. Like I said, it's going to be my husband's and my, oh gosh, what is that, number 7? Okay, hold on. We were married in 05. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Our 6th wedding anniversary. Yeah, we were living in a town called Duncanville, Texas, which is actually just 45 minutes south of here. My husband works for the VA, and he worked for the VA hospital when we first met. Now he works for a clinic over in Fort Worth. But yeah. Okay, is this it? That? Okay, we're going to put this right here. That's simple. And then get some bling and we're done. Ooh, I love it. I love it when cards go together so easily. All right. And of course, these gold dots, they pretty much just blend in with the rest of the card. Oh, the sticky dot part didn't come off. That figure. Come here. I was like, that sequence didn't stay. Sequin. Okay. One there, and then get a little one and put it right next to it there. And where does the third one go? It's kind of hard to find them down here, but there we go. All right. Like I said, it's kind of hard to find them since they're in they have gold splatter on there. But anyways, that's card number 1. Cool, huh? Awesome. All right, let's look at card number 2. Ooh, this is my favorite one. Yeah. All right, let me clear the deck here. Okay, we need to pull that out of the way. Pull that out of the way. All right, and turn my directions to card number 2. Okay, we need the leaf. No, we need this thing. Okay. And we need the sentiment. We need the round circle. First thing we're going to do is stamp the circle. Now, like I said, they have the word miss you for this card, but like I said, I don't tend to send miss you cards. I send a lot of let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Love birthday cards, love congratulation cards. And this fits beautifully on there. Just like that. So, oh, wait a minute. We're not done with the ink yet. We got to have this thing. Now, this one goes on the card. So let's move this over. Don't want to lose that. It's right there. Come over here to the card, and we're going to stamp this big green thingy-majiggy right there. And one right there. I don't think it really matters. It's just on the front somewhere. Okay, we got that done. Now they want us to put tape, and they gave us a tape runner, tear and tape. There you go. Instead of glue dots, because glue dots would take forever. But what would even be faster would be your seal. So we're just gonna take the seal and rub it down, run it this way, and run it this way. There we go. That's nice and fast. Everybody still see what I'm doing? Oh, Robin's got a question. How often do you clean your stamps? The actual stamp, this part, I'll clean this right away. I'm just not cleaning it right now, but as soon as I'm done, I'll clean it off. And I just use my Stampin' Chamois. It's just a wet sponge. Water gets water ink off beautifully. Now, if I was using permanent ink, stays on, then I would use my Stampin' Scrub with the actual solvent, this mist and stamp cleaner. This has actually got some solvent in it to in my scrubber to actually clean permanent ink off. But this is water based, so it'll just come off with soap and water, just water actually. Okay, unless it's a red ink. Red inks always stain clear acrylic stamps, and there's just nothing you can do about it. But it doesn't ruin the stamp. It's just that they're pink for the rest of their little lives. I don't know if they really have lives or not. All right, leaves. Okay, we'll turn our leaves over. We're going to get our mat back out again. Once again, I'm going to use this instead of the glue dots because I'm trying to go a little faster tonight. We tend to take a lot of time on Monday nights. All right, and we're just going to put a little dot there, a little dot there, 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 and there. All right. Just a little bit. That's the thing about glue, especially green glue. Lord have mercy. Do not let it squish out everywhere, or you will have one big mess. All right, turn this to how they've got it. And they're like camouflaging that right there where it's kind of sticking out there. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, the miss you. Haha. They left out a part of the instructions, but I know what to do. They did not tell you. Oh, yes, they did. Way up here. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even see that. Okay, they don't usually tell you to put the adhesive on way up here, but then stick it on way down here. So you do use dimensionals because I went like, oh, they didn't tell you to put anything on the back. But, yeah, okay. We got it covered. Now, they put 4 on there. I tend to just do 3 on a circle. Just do a little triangle. Okay, let's celebrate. We want to cover up where that ended. And you can have it centered like that if you like it centered. I'm not much on being centered. I'm going to come over here a little bit to the side. Awesome. All right, a little bling and we're done. Okay, we've got some larger bling out here. Okay, you can see these better. Okay. And one more. Just down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can see those a lot better. Awesome. That is fun. Like I said, don't leave me yet. We're going to be using this piece on the scrapbook. I'm so excited. Can't wait to share that with y'all. All right, our last card. Here we go. Whew. And once again, cut it in half and you got 2 cards here. All right, we have turn this over. Oh, yep. Like she said, I need to get my tag for card number 3. Here it is. It's the pretty diamond. All right, so we have a diamond. We're going to stamp Let's Celebrate You and put the dimensionals on. So let's do that. Where's my Let's Celebrate You? I just had it. Okay, and my ink. Ooh, I've got a lot of ink on there. Be careful not to. Of course, they give you an extra one just in case, but worked out great. Okay. Oh, wait, I still need this. Nope, not this one. I need this leaf one. Okay, so we're going to stamp some leaves on our card base. We're going to stamp one up here. Turn it around. And stamp one down here. There we go. And now I can clean that off. Matter of fact, I'm going to get my stamp chamois while I'm thinking about it. Let's clean off all our stamps. So like I said, it's just a wet water sponge and I just clean it right off. I call it the magic sponge because it just magically takes the ink away. It's just like, it's gone. Of course, it's there on there, but you just rinse this out. I wash it with soap about once a week and get it really clean. But yeah, I just leave it wet. I keep it in this little DVD case. And that way it stays moist most of the day. If it kind of gets dried out, like I've been using it a lot, then I'll go rinse it out again. Okay, got that. Stamped. All right, it tells us that we need some tape on this one. Oops, let's put some tape on here. And we're just going to go that way. Whoops, and that way. Oh, and then our leaf needs some glue. So let's, this one here. All right. And very little glue, very, very little. Okay. I'm looking at this and we're going to want to put the large one down first and then the dark green one on top. I keep calling it dark green. It's a Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock. All right. It looks like we're going to do this. Is that right? Yep. Okay. And then, where are my tweezers? There they are. And this just kind of goes there in the middle. There we go. All right, good. Oops, I forgot to put the dimensionals on the back of this. Now this one I'm going to go ahead and use 4. You know, this would be really pretty with twine, with linen thread. Yep. Okay, and then this just goes right. So you can't see the triangle anymore, but you can see the triangle on that side. And you just kind of center it like that. There we go, looking great. Okay, there should be a little flower around here. Where'd you go, little flower? Oh, I know you're around here somewhere. Come on, where did you go? Oh, I'll check the floor real quick. No, I saw you earlier, little flower. Where'd you go? That nabbit. All right, well, I'll just grab this one for now, and hopefully the other one will show up. And it's on a dimensional. But you've got to be careful where you put the dimensional because you want it to overlap. So you're going to be overlapping it right here. All right. So I'm just going to stick the dimensional down first, like that. Okay, and then that way I ensure that I get it right like that. Perfect. Okay, and a little bling. All right, where's my bling? And we're going to put a large one here and a small one right next to it. And another small one on the other side. Where is it? Down here. Okay, cool. All right. 3 cards done in 30 minutes. Well, less than 30 minutes because I talk a lot. All right. Beautiful cards. So that's number 3. That's number 2. And that's number 1. Aren't they gorgeous? Plus the sentiments are just perfect. To a wonderful friend, let's celebrate you. And like I said, it also has miss you. It has miss you. And it coordinates, like I said, in July, this suite is coming out, will be available in July. Charming Day suite. And it coordinates with that. So awesome. Okay. You ready for the scrapbook page? Here we go. First of all, let me clean up my mess for a sec. All right, I'm going to put one way that helps you clean and stay cleaned up is a place for everything and everything in its place. Goes so much faster when you're cleaning. Yep, you just put everything where it goes. And all right, we done? Perfect. All right. Let me grab my pictures. Now, come on. Deep breath. Everything's good. Everything's good. You are right here. You are on the printer 2 seconds ago. Maybe I'll put it back here with the scrapbook stuff. Okay. Oh, good grief. Ah, there it is. Holy cow. Okay, this is my husband and I when we were little babies back in 2011. Look how tiny we were. Oh my gosh, and I had brown hair. Oh gosh, so sweet. And we went to a restaurant called Parisio, Italian restaurant. I took a picture of the menu because it was real pretty. It was a watercolor. And then this is me acting like I'm pretty or something with my rose. Oh gosh, okay. Happy anniversary. All right. And I just thought those were going to be so pretty with this suite. Now, the paper I told you about. Dun, 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 dun. Where's that card? Okay. All right. This card right here. Okay. We're going to turn it into a scrapbook page. Dun, 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 dun. I know you're like going, purple? That doesn't match. No, not purple. Not purple. Where is it? Here it is. It's this one. Back here, it's got the berry burst on it. I know you can't see it very well, but it's right there. That's berry burst. Okay. So though you can't see it very easily, but it does have the pretty peacock on there, we're going to pull out some cardstock to help it along the way. All right. This is the Perennial Lavender paper. It is available. It is not in the last chance. They are not getting rid of it as of yet. And it has a beautiful shades of purples and pinks. This is Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Berry Burst, and it'll come to me. Hold on, Fresh Freesia. Then this is Lost Lagoon and Spruce, shaded spruce. So just so pretty. Oh my God, I love this paper. So can't get enough of it. Actually, I've been doing my Highland. We went to Scotland back in 2009, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using a lot of that paper in that album. All right, so here is my card base. Yeah. Doing crumb cake. Okay, that's a nice color. And then I need a piece of my Lost Lagoon. And I love our cardstock. It's two-sided and it's you can't tell very well in my camera, but one side's light and one side's dark. Put these back. And then the berry burst. Let me grab some berry burst. And okay, so pretty. Those pretty colors. I love them. All righty. Now that I have my paper, I've got my colors, I've got my pictures, I need to decide what the heck am I going to do? How am I going to put it together? Well, I really only have 2 pictures. I have the pictures of my husband and I holding hands, and then the picture of me looking at the camera. And then I have this little side picture. I don't know if I'll use that or not. So really I needed to find a way to show off the paper without taking away from the pictures too. Okay. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. Let me grab this out of the way. I may use some more of this designer paper, but let me put it back here for a sec. There is an old scrapbook, sketchbook that I own. You can't get it anymore. I'm so sorry. You could find it on eBay, but it's by a company called Creative Memories, and it's called Scrapbooking, 110 Scrapbooking Ideas and Sketches. And what I like about it is it divides it up into number of photos. And though they say this is a 4-photo sketch because they're using 3x4s, that also could be 2 photos, 2 6x4s, which is, of course, what I'm going to do. So we're going to use this sketch and we're going to create it with this stuff. Are you ready? All right. Now, if you have any questions, you let me know, okay? Because that's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. Now, I need to be able to see this. Let me see if I tuck it back here, if I can see it. There we go. Okay. Now, first thing we do is we need our base. Okay, so let's get all this out of the way. Okay. Oh, and the back of this gorgeous piece. Look at that. That looks just like the stamp. So cool. What can you say? It's like it was meant for this card set. All right, and I'm going to put this card here. Actually, I'm going to take down Monday Night Stamping to give us some more room. Hold on, let me hide that. There we go. Get some more room. Okay, we can keep the card there because that's our inspiration. That is our inspiration. And this is our, these stamps are all kind of in the way too. Let me move those over. And I am going to use those stamps. I just don't know how yet. Okay, I think we're getting this little scrap there. All right, pictures. Okay, I'm going to get back to my comments so I can see y'all's comments. All right, the first thing I need to do is decide if I want to outline these in colors. I printed them with a white border, but I'm thinking they would look better because there's overexposure on these pictures. I think it needs color and not white. I think the white is just too much white. We need to tone this down. So we need our trimmer, and we're going to trim off all that white. Come here. There we go. So let me do that first. Okay. Okay. And that should be 4 inches. Not 4 inches. Yeah, it should be 3.5 inches. It is. I missed on the other side though. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the blade is. Where the white line is with the blade. And of course. Okay, now this is just going to be a sliver. So when it's just going to be a sliver, I kind of start in the middle and come down and back up. Yeah. And then that way I don't crunch the thing. All right, so this, yeah, this should cut it good. And this one, awesome. All right, so this has been cut down. So I'll cut a 4x6, a 6x4 mat to put behind that in just a minute. So let's cut this one off. All right, again, I want that right there. It should be 5.5. Ooh, just a hair shy of 5.5. All right. That's all right. Sometimes I get overzealous with my cutting and I don't quite get it right. That's okay. And that should be 3.5. Let's see. Oh, it actually worked that time. Yay. All right. So now that's cut down. Now we need some mats for that. Well, we're going to go to our colors. Whoops. Let's put this behind me. Okay. And so we're using this paper here. This paper is actually only going to be over here on the edge and down here in the corner because this will be my focus of, well, let's get all those scraps off of there. Get away. Okay. That's going to be my focus piece. All right. So, so with that being said, we need to know what color mats. I'm going to go ahead and actually pull the pink one that I'm going to use. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So we're going to have that there. should we go with, and y'all help me out here. So we're thinking about framing these photos. Do we want to frame them with the berry burst? Okay. Or, of course, come on, the Lost Lagoon. Oh, okay. I'm thinking Lost Lagoon. It picks up the green in our shirts. What do you guys think? While you guys are thinking about that, I'll leave that there for a sec. Woo, I'm going to trim this down. I want it, I think I want 1.25 inches. Is that what I wanted? Hold on. I've got my instructions right here. Oh, 1.5 inches. Okay. Good thing I looked. All right. So I want 1.5 inches. And that's going to go there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take some random triangles. All right, this thing calls for some random triangles. So one of my random triangles is going to be this one, and I'm just going to randomly cut it at an angle. No measuring, just random. Okay. So I've got that one. And that's going to go down there. All right, then I need another one. Oh, I should have made that bigger. Oh, actually, I'll make another one bigger. This one will just be right there. Oh, gosh. I've already messed up. That's okay. Because I really need it to be up where the photo is. But no, it's all going to be good. Okay, it's all going to be good. All right, we got that. Let me grab some other paper ideas here. Ooh, we've got the green. We've got the actual solid color. Yeah. All right, that'll work. And what else do we have? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Let's see all my scraps here. Ooh, yeah. There we go. That looks cool. Oh, yeah, that's definitely got to go in there. So I think I'll do that corner. Yep, definitely. Let me grab my trimmer here. Hi, kitten. All right, so this one, move this up here. Yeah. So now that's going to be there. And that's going to be there. Oh, yeah, this is going to look cool. All right. And then I'd like one more right there if I can get it. All right. Ooh, you know what? I see it right now. How about some gingham? That's cool looking, but it's kind of faded. It kind of blends in with the paper and can't see it very well. What else we got here? I'm trying to stay away from the purples because it's not purple. It's berry. Purple. Well, you know what? Why don't we do some berry? Why don't we do some berry? Oh, I never got my thing. What do you guys like? Lost Lagoon, Lost Lagoon. Okay, I only got 2 votes. That's all right. We're going with Lost Lagoon. Okie dokie then. So this one needs to be cut from about right there to about right there. All right. Okay. Sweet. There we go. That's what I wanted. Well, I didn't want it to look parallel though. Hold on. I gotta work on this, baby. I gotta make this a little less parallel. Not a problem. I can fix it. I can fix it. Really easy. Okay. There we go. There, not so parallel anymore. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm doing down there. I am so sorry. There we go. So that's what we've got. I like it. Looks good. Okay, I need to cut 4x6s of this. So let me do that. Whee. that's simple. By 6. Okay. Got those. Okay. Oh, hey, Mallory. We put the 3 cards together already for the kit. Now I am working on a scrapbook page, and we are using the Berry Burst flower as our element. Let me find it again. I moved it. There we go. So we're going to do this Berry Burst, but I'm going to be hiding it. I am noticing this up here. I'm not liking that. So I think I'll figure out something, but I've got to somehow camouflage that. But not worried about it right now. Right now, I'm just trying to get my cards and photos all stuck together. So let's put these on here. Yeah. So whenever you are, doing a scrapbook page in this, like what we're doing here, and you know what you want to use, but you're not sure how it's all going to go together, you just start playing. Like I said, sketches always come to my rescue. I just started with a flower, and then I started looking in my photo collection for photos that would go well with flowers. In this case, a anniversary. And so we got all that part. So we got the photos, and we have the part that we're using. Then we start finding paper that goes with it. If we did not have any designer paper, then you make your own designer paper. And there's plenty to make designer paper with. You've got all these leaves and all these flowers. You very easily make your own designer paper, which we are going to be stamping on our paper here in just a minute. Actually, I'm wondering, is this the dark side or the light side? Because I was wanting the light side, and that seems like the dark side. So hold on. Not the dark side like Star Wars. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, that's much better. Whew. Yeah, that other side was just a little too dark. All right. I can go ahead and tape all these down. Okay. So let me do that. Make sure that's the right direction. Yep. So these are just random triangles. There's no measurement. The only measurement I did was after I had cut this, I realized they were parallel, and I didn't want a parallel look. I want what we call a wonky look in this quilting world. I'm not sure why they call it a wonky look, but kind of wobbly and wonky. Yeah. I'm wondering if that wouldn't look better. This is just so light. I know I'm going back and forth. I'm really debating. No, already cut it. Let's just stick with what we've got. If we don't like it, we can really change it later if we want, but it is just decorating. The main part of this is what? The pictures. Okay. All right. A corner rounder might help this situation here. This is just going to be hidden, so I'm not worried about that. I don't mind the straight line either, because we can have stuff coming out. But anyways, this is going to get tucked underneath here, like so. All right, so like, I'm going to have it tuck all the way. Yeah, go ahead and tuck it all the way to the edge there. That way you don't have that little straight piece sticking out. Okay, make sure it's parallel right there. It is. I'll go ahead and stick some tape under here. All right, so that is down. Oh, I forgot about that. Yikes! That's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. All right, where is this going to go? Oh, this was going to go in there. Okay, now I'm really in trouble. I got so zealous about sticking this down. Oh, and our tape just sticks like glue. Okay, well, actually, I can bring this up. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, while I'm thinking about it, I know we don't sell this anymore. It's a corner rounder, but you can get corner rounders anywhere. There we go. up so, and it didn't even punch very well. Lovely. Let me try again. Nope, that squished it. All right, hold on. Let me get my snips out. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks a lot better. Now, this part here. So I do have that red rose that I need to watch for. Okay. Come on. Get back under there. We're under there a minute ago. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Is that what I want? Just making sure that's what I wanted. Oh, you know what else I haven't put on? I haven't put this on yet either. Oh, and this, I want to put, I was thinking I wanted a dark piece, like maybe this. This would look, whoops, like that. Or how about even a berry? Ooh, a berry would look really good. Let's do berry. Oh, berry, where are you? After I cut your corner off. Okay, I don't need very much. I only want about an 1/8 sticking out, maybe a quarter. So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off so I have room to work with. Okay, but I'm going to add this here and this here. So I'm going to turn this over, and I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. Okay, now let's see. Let's do this. We're gonna try to use the ruler here. I'm gonna try. You know what? I need a new blade on my trimmer. It is shredding my paper. Tell you what. Okay, come on. Let's play nice, please. There we go. Okay, and like I said, just a wee bit, just showing. That's straight. Yep. Looks great. Okay, that's good. Yep. And now turn it over. Awesome. It's looking good, huh? It's coming together. Yeah, see how that little line of color really popped your eye over here, which made you go across the photo? That is what design is all about. That is what design is all about. Now, I don't want this right up here. I want this over here a little bit because I am going to put the title over here. Okay, so this over there. I like it. Now, to give it a little more something, let's get, I really like that flower piece. And they've got it, what they've done is they're just taking a little bit, not this whole thing, just a little bit in the corner. So let's see. About right. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay, it looks like about a 1/2 inch from here and about a 1/2 inch from here. So I need to take about an 1/8 of an inch off, maybe. I'll try an 1/8 and see what happens. May need to be more than an 1/8, but I'd rather cut too little first time. You know how that goes. Okay. Okay, yeah, give me another 1/8. Okay. There we go. So they have that like that. So it's not all the way around. It's just up there in the corner a little bit. All right. So let's take that on there. Like I said, this is why sketches make scrapbooking so easy. Okay, that's good. And then they did the same thing down here, but they did it on this side. Okay, they did it on this side. So Do we want to use that same? I don't think I really want to pull this purple in. Just, I mean, we do have a little bit of it there. We have a lot of berry here, a lot of berry here. We're already using the green. I don't want that. Of course, we could just use the gray, this. Not bad. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. Okay. They have a journaling box here. Okay. My title comes from, all right, where'd you go? Oh no, I put it back here with all the scrapbooking stuff. I did try to stay organized. All right, so this is a scrapbooking kit with the stamp set that goes with it. It was called Everyday You and Me. Now the scrapbook kit's no longer available, but the paper and stickers are still available and the stamp set is still available. Better together. Is that not just the perfect happy anniversary? I mean, I try not to put happy anniversary on all the happy anniversary pages because it just kind of gets boring. So yeah, better together. And we are going to use the Pretty Peacock, okay? And we're going to use, we don't really have any white on here. Well, yeah, we do. We have white right there. All right, so let me get the white out. White out? Ooh, you know what? I just thought of something. What about that? No. It's like, no. Okay, here's some. Whew, getting kind of warm in here. I'm going to move everybody over so I have room to stamp. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Barely. Let me get out of the way here. Oh, and I still need to do that stamping too. I want to put some stamping on the actual page. That's okay. You can use, if you stick it down before you stamp, but it's a flat square edge, no biggie. You can just put Post-it note over it. But I haven't stuck it down yet, so I'm good. And I'll put a pencil line there so I can see where it's supposed to go. I find that's just the easiest way. And then I'm going to fussy cut this out. Better together. Love that. All right. Oh, I need this for my page. All right, while we're doing that, let's get that pencil out. Okay, and let me look at the TV through the monitor and see how our balance is going. I'm liking the balance. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna put a very light edge there and there. And then where else do I want some? How about, I'm going to use an actual branch there. We've got the Better Together here with the journal writing. I feel like I need maybe some stamping down here. Okay. I have to lift that up again. Here we go. Okay. All right, where's my leaf? So I've got this one that's more of this for Berry Burst. And then we've got this one, which is the leafy part here, which is the Pretty Peacock. But I don't want Pretty Peacock. That is so dark. So where is my Lost Lagoon? There it is. My lighter shade of Pretty Peacock is Lost Lagoon. And it may still be pretty dark, but that's okay. It does lighten up after a while. All right, so let's go in here and, oh, you know what else? What if I stamp off first? Where is my scrap paper? The only problem with trying this before doing it is I also, you know what? I can stamp off on, well, shoot. Okay, this is what's going through my brain. This is crumb cake, not white. So it's going to look much different than if I stamp off on white than if I stamp off on crumb cake. But do I have some crumb cake scrap, which I should? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of crumb cake scrap. There we go. All right, so let's see what this looks like. Full saturation and stamped off. Can y'all see where it's like I'm trying to stamp where y'all can see. There we go. So there it is, full saturation. And there it is, stamped off. Yeah, definitely stamped off. Definitely stamped off. Okay. So I'm going to lightly, and then there. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold it. I got ink everywhere. Be careful if you have a juicy pad. You get ink everywhere. Okay. Try this again. Yeah, don't press into your stamp pad. Just let it, if it's a real juicy pad, just let it sit there and pick it up. Stamp it off. And then stamp it where you want it. I'm going to try to get it where the line is right there. There we go. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Okay. The only thing is that it looks kind of weird that way. That's all right. Okay. I like it. And one more just to balance it out. There we go. Okay. Now let's put the picture back on there. Awesome. You know what? I see I got a splatter there. You know what that's going to make me do? I'm just going to splatter anyways. I think I'll splatter with Berry Burst though. All right. I wanted to do some stamping down here. So let's do that. Get you out of the way. Oh, have we decided on this? She says I'm the worst at that. Oh, well, good. Cynthia says she can watch with sound now. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cynthia. Yes, Luana, it's retired Stampin' Up! Corner Rounder. I just need to buy me a new one. I'm sure Stampin' Up! Will come out with another one soon, but that one is getting pretty bad. All right, let's move this out of the way then. Okay, I did decide I am going to go with this. Okay, it's all stuck. I am going to go with that gingham back there. Yeah, I've lifted that up 3 times now. That's all right. It's all good, right? Okay, and let's get that one. And let's do that one. And we can do one up here. And one here. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, let's do some splattering. Love me some splatter. The only thing with the splatter, though, is you've got to protect everybody. No, nobody gets splatter except where I want it. So, first I need my Berry Burst pen. Now, they told us we should not flick our markers, but I do not. Whoops, you can't even see what I'm doing. I do not ever use the brush end of my tip. I don't paint or do anything with it. I only use my bullet prominently, because when you flick with this, it's just going to mess that beautiful brush up, and you're not going to be happy if you go back and try to do like brush lettering or something. But I don't do that kind of stuff. So we're just going to flick and flick and flick. Oh, I love it. Ooh, I don't want it flicked there, though. I'm going to flip this over. There we go. Love it. Oh, those are some good flicks. Oh, gosh. Am I having too much fun? I really am. Okay, that's good. So be warned, if you like your brush tips, don't flick with your brush. The other way to do it is to dip it in ink. Dip a, it'll come to me, a paintbrush in ink. Do it that way. I've seen a lot of people demonstrate that. So if you ever have questions about it. Okay, I should be able to get this right back where it was. I should be able to. Okay. Okay, I guess. All right, this just should be straight there. Okay, good. Light tap, because we still need to get the photo under there. I almost forgot the photo. All right, let's get this on there. looks good. Whoops, come here. No, I'm not going to cover up the flowers. I just needed to see where to put that there. There we go. Now I can pull it out and put it back in. Okay. Come here. Oh, too far. Okay, just right on the edge. You can't see the leaves over there now. Darn. Can't see leaves at all over there now. Well, that's just the way it goes, I guess, right? Okay, that was a lot of trouble for nothing. Okay, it's down. It's not coming up. It is there. I hope I haven't forgotten anything because it's not going anywhere. All right, how we doing? How we doing? Oh, we're out of the picture again. Okay, there we go. Little crooked. That's just the way it goes, right? Okay, this one. There. So let's put it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, it seems so crooked, but that looks straight there. Looks crooked there. It's crooked there because this is crooked. Oh, you know what? This isn't even stuck down yet. There we go. That might help. Okay. Oh, I see why. Because this is crooked. Ah! And you can tell on the gingham because the gingham has lines. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, brothers. You never thought I would have this much trouble with paper. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, are we happy now? Oh yes, that looks so much better. Whew. I tell you what, if your eye catch it, just like you have a little OCD about things not being straight, that'll drive you crazy on a gingham. Okay. All right. Now I'm looking for, I know I have it. There she is, my Better Together. And I thought I was going to fussy cut it, but now I'm thinking maybe it needs just to be on a tag. Decisions. No, we're going to fussy cut it. I hope y'all are enjoying this. How much time have we been on? We've been on over an hour. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and bring this to a close and show pictures. Have y'all been seeing the finished ones? As I finish them, I've been putting them on Instagram. I've been trying to remember to put them on my blog, but I'm really not good about that. I really need a blog person. Anybody out there want to volunteer? Just kidding. Oh, goodness. I will be back Wednesday for Card Challenge Wednesday. Don't forget to enter your card. We only had 22 people last time, so you guys get your creative juices going and get those cards made. The sketch is, what is the sketch this month? I mean, this week. Let's see, I've got it right here. Come here. So, yeah, here it is. That's the sketch. So create a card that's got some kind of focal point in the corners. And, you know, I send out prizes, 2 prizes every week. So you've got a very good chance of winning. I've had many people win twice. So don't think just because you've won, you won't win again. You will. Because there are 52 weeks in a year and I do 2 prizes a week. So that's a lot of winners. Yes. And with only 22 people entering, it's a very good chance you'll get called a second time. But anyways, I'm just rambling now. All right, there's my Better Together. I am going to, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it later and then take pictures. But I'm going to put some more florals up here and some more leaves, some of the cutout leaves that go with the kit over here. And then, of course, journal about what the heck this page is about, which I think you can figure it out, but it's always good to write it down for future generations to see what Nana was doing in 2011. But I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoy this little scrapbook alternative to the paper pumpkin every month. The card's real simple this month. Next month is the strawberries. I can't wait. I hope all of you have signed up for Paper Pumpkin so you'll get the strawberry kit. I think you're really going to like it. Also, we have the dies that you can get that will go with the strawberry July, the August, and then the September fall one, which the September fall one is going to go with one of the fall sweets that has some pumpkins on it. So really excited about that. All right. Yeah, I will. I definitely will show you the finished pages next Monday night. Yeah, I need to remember to do that. That's very smart, Loretta, for me to always have the scrapbook pages that I did before. So they're here to show you. Okay. And then that'll be a good idea. All right. So I'll get out my Monday night scrapbook pages and share those with you. Next Monday, I am going to share my Disney album with you. So if you all are Disney fans, you want some Disney ideas, or you just want to see my Disney album from 2018, my first trip to Disney, you're welcome to come share with that. And like I said, I'll have this finished also. Okay. You guys have a great night. I love y'all so much. You're so good. So good to show up and share this time with me. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. Bye-bye.